about, and it's a place that's all been in mythology and everything else. Now you're going to find out it's real. And what happens in hell? Nothing bad. We just race cars there. Anyway, I'm Motormouth, and alongside me is our Rock. So say hello. Go on. Say good evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, everybody listening, everybody watching, not listening.
Well, they can listen as well, can't they?
I suppose they can if they're that busy. Unless you're South African and you're in the dark, then you have to listen.
Yeah, true. You haven't got much choice then, have you? In all fairness. But as we're in hell, this is the place to be. And of course, if you've seen us before, obviously we're race-based, we do rallycross, and we're doing a few special events for the moment in all different genres.
This is the rallycross special event for the year.
Yeah, should be fun.
I'm not very fond of rallycross.
I'm okay, I'm just rubbish.
I spend more time breaking cars than actually racing cars.
Yeah, there is that. I've got to be fair there. I've got to give credit where it's due on that one. So what we're doing, I'll just give a quick resume just before we start, just so people know if they're watching this for the first time. We've got 10 actual physical competitors taking part this evening in this event, one-off event. So what we're going to do, we've got 4 lots of heats. Within those heats, we've got 3 lots of heats. Within those heats, there are 3 races. So 3 rounds, 3 heats each round. That's probably better said that way, isn't it? So 9 qualifying races in total. Fastest time...
Yes, we've lost a lot of drivers tonight due to unforeseen circumstances. There should have been 4 to 5 guys in a race.
Yeah, we should have had more, but unfortunately, in South Africa, you've got a rubbish electric system, so it's called load shedding, and people's electric gets kicked off. But hey, never mind. We're here. Other people are here. The 3 guys in the first heat are ready to rock and roll. So are we ready for 4 laps of hell?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's bring it on. 4 laps of hell coming up. And the good thing is I've got control of the lobby, so they can't go until I'm ready, which which probably annoys them, but it's really, really helpful for us. I've got to be fair there. It's really, really good from our perspective. So, like I say, hopefully the guys will be good to go. If you want to put anything in the chat, then please feel free to do so. Keep it clean, please. The only mud we want is on this circuit.
Yes, this is a very muddy. I find this circuit to be very challenging, especially that hairpin there on sector 1.
I'm really good at finding the walls. I'm brilliant. You know, I can find walls anywhere.
But I love the jump on the start-finish line. That's quite fun.
It is mental. It's actually, I'm being silly now, but it's good to do it backwards. But that's another story for another day. But so we got here, Palm. We've got your lad, Mr. Tiger.
Tiger Rock in the Honda.
Yeah.
So we've got a Audi, a Mini, and a Honda.
In the wide blue, your Honda. No, okay, it doesn't work like that, does it? But yeah, there's a nice plethora of colour there going on with the Audi side of back there. And obviously we'll be calling people Pal, Tig and Vol, because that's what it says up there. And it's easier. But I'm thinking that out of these 3, I'm expecting Palm to do the business. I might be wrong. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I could be right.
If he keeps his Audi on the track.
Yeah, I mean, he's usually known for pretty decent starts, and he'll be hoping for the 2 lads either side of him to maintain that nice big gap there for him. But you never know. It's the first, and we're off. And he's got a good start there. Yeah, he's got where he wanted to be there, coming into the first corner. He's gone with the Mini. Oh, Tigers. Yeah. Tigers had a little bit of a run there, and Vol peaks. I'm going to say peaks because he's got 3 E's. He's taking a good lead there in Audi with Palm chasing him down. Tiger running a little bit behind, but in all fairness to him, yeah, he's even with a. I don't know what the Joker difference is here. I got to be honest. It's usually about it's usually a couple of seconds in it doing the Joker.
Yeah, he does. It takes you a bit longer to get around, but the guys are doing very well. There's Palm doing his Joker.
Yeah, Palm shooting. I think he's done that because he's got a clear track there. Because let's face it, clear air is everything in these races. And Volpeaks has gone off really, really well. Yeah, he's
very well.
He's somebody I've never seen race. I don't know if you have, but I've not seen him before. So he's an unknown quantity to me. But
remain conky back.
Yeah, there was Palm riding the bankings there. Tiger's doing the same thing. That's quite a lot of grass. Yep, that's quite a lot of grass. He's eating a load of grass. Fair dues. He's going to change his car into black and white and call it a cow. But Volpeaks here, he's doing a pretty sterling job here. He's got 6 seconds ahead of Palm, so that's a pretty sterling effort. I've got to be fair.
And Tiger's chocolate didn't count, so something went wrong there.
Yeah, it's showing on my screen. It is showing on my screen. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit delayed. But Palm's trying his best to chase Volpeaks down. I think Tiger's just obviously probably a bit of two things. A, getting used to it, just trying to get used to how the car handles. It's not the easiest of things. It's not easy.
I know for a fact he's using a controller because it's much easier with a controller than the wheel.
In some ways, yeah. I just think you've got more response in a wheel. You've got more feeling for it. But I mean, Volpeaks has done really well. That's first time I've seen him, and that's a pretty good effort. I'm looking at the lap times. I mean, obviously Palm's second lap was pretty decent. Here comes Tiger. He's not a million miles down. In all fairness to him, he's done all right there. It's not the easiest, not at all.
Yes, he seems to be good.
He's not wrecked his car, which is what I'd have probably done. All the bits are hanging off, but they're still there.
He's in one piece.
And I'm stuck behind this barrier now. It always does that to me. So we got 223 for Volpeaks. That's probably what we're really looking at. 223. That's pretty good. That's a pretty.
34.4 and 35.9 for Paul.
And even Tiger's 38.5. You can't really moan about that. Fair play. Good effort, gents. That's the end of Heat 1 in round 1. So we're moving on swiftly, so they say, into Heat 2. Sorry, into round 1, Heat 2. There you go. That's easy for me to say.
Round 1, Heat 2. Let's see. Yes.
Be interesting to see how these times stack up, because obviously we've had a really good time put in there, which I believe was Andrea, is Volpeaks, because it sounds more Italian.
It does. We've got the 2 British boys playing tonight.
Yeah, so we got Mr. Ratek, Mr. Kenny Shep, and it's just these two, isn't it, for this one?
Oh dear, this is going to be a head-to-head showdown.
Yeah, I think it's just because we got the other four in the last one, obviously. So So I don't think we're expecting anyone else in here. I think it's just because I know CMC, I think, couldn't make it. Mr. Berries, of course. How could we miss out Mr. Berries?
3 big boys here running tonight.
Yeah, this lot of rubbish. This
is going to be a race.
All been happily drawn together. This will give us an idea, in truth, where Andrea did with his overall time of 2:23. I think that's pretty good off the top of my head. I think that's. And then you got obviously Dusty in the last round, who's Mr. World Record holder of just about everywhere. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, this is going to be a very, very tight run. If the guys are all saying they're ready, and they are, they've all got the thumbs in the air. Let's get ready to rumble. Here we go. So, who's your money on?
Berries.
Do you think Ryan will take this? You know what? This is probably the most open heat, probably in the whole of
I think this is the toughest
event.
One to call, but I have to pick Berries. He's my
You're being patriotic now, aren't you?
Yes.
Nothing wrong with being patriotic. That means I can pick either Mark or Kenny.
It's a double choice.
Sorry, Ryan. Sorry, mate. But no, this will be. everyone wants to get off to a good start, don't they? Let's be honest about it. Everybody wants a decent start in the first round. Oh, so who's got the... Again, grid choices. We don't get a choice with this. It's just you're at the lap of the gods, aren't you, in this one? In all fairness.
Yours is in the Audi, Ratek is in the VW.
Yeah, he's going for the...
He's in the Merc. Oh, Kenny's been very brave.
I know, he wanted to have a go at it. He was testing it. But I mean, I think Ryan's quite happy with that start position, with that grid position.
Let's go.
But these will all fly. The one thing you don't want to do is false start. Kenny's got a good start there. He's going to force Mark to Joker, I reckon. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought he would. It's the best thing to do if you're outside, isn't it? Because at least he's not far behind, you see. He's not far behind with that. Mark's probably hoping that these two will battle each other and take a bit of time out of each other, which might give him the benefit of having Jokered early doors. But Kenny's certainly putting the pressure on there, isn't he?
Yeah, these two guys are pushing each other, so...
I mean, they're certainly going to fly. They're certainly going to fly. I'm not looking at these lap times, obviously, because they don't really count from a standing start, but it'd be interesting to see if we're in the 34s, 35s or below for any of these gents.
Very natural temperature.
Yeah, they make it look easy, and trust me, it ain't easy, is it?
when you see them race, you think, I can do that.
Yeah. I can do it in the lights, I can't do it in these. I just crash into walls in these. I'm really good at that. There you go, 34s. That's what I was expecting. Right, Kenny's gone for his. Did that quite well, I think. He's come out. Yeah. Yeah. But again, that's going to be tight. Ryan's probably going to go last lap, obviously. He ain't got any choice, really, has he? But he's got 3.4 seconds. That could be enough. That could be enough.
Could be enough, yes.
But again, all 34s, 35s. I always crash when I do that. Right, where's he going to come out? Oh, he got a bit too much on the brakes, but he's coming out in front. He's coming out in front.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was good. That's good running. That's good running. He's done very well there. I think that worked out in his favour, big style. But it was, again, sometimes it's a gamble. Sometimes, it's a strategy decision. I think most people prefer to take jokers later if you have the chance. But I think for Mark, his grid position gave him that. That's a good win for Ryan. That's a good win there. Oh, and there you go. I'm stuck behind there again.
You're stuck behind the shit. All right.
Yeah.
Look at those amazing times.
There you go. So Andrea was a 2:23. So Ryan, I think, has just beaten him. I think off the top of my head, Andrea's was a 2:23 too.
Yes,
but again,
very slightly faster, but maybe it's down to the vehicle and the setup.
Yeah, and in fairness, Kenny proving that the Merc can be driven. You just have to be an alien in which to drive it.
Just have to be Kenny to drive it.
It's one heavy piece of machinery. Let's fair. Cracking round for everybody there, I think. But on to Heat 3.
Yes.
And then we come. And then we come across this rubbish bloke. You know him, Dusty Bin. That's him. If you're old enough to remember, there was a TV show called 321 over in England. I don't know if you gents ever had it over in South Africa. And obviously Dusty Bin was the booby prize. There were loads of brilliant prizes to be won in this show, but if basically you stuck your thumb in a barrel of boobs, you pull out an apple, and that was Dusty Bin, bless him. But this Dusty Bin is anything but.
And now we've got a really international group, yeah.
Haven't we just? Oh yeah, we've got a full. Yeah, well, a full for this race, for this heat anyway. We got the 4 that we expected to have, which is obviously we got Kenton, Di Napoli. Di Napoli won the lights, I think, last time out, if my memory serves me correctly.
He's been itching for this series.
Yeah, he's been well looking forward to it. I know he was posting this afternoon. And of course, we've got to say hello to K9. He's a bit of a dog, bless him. That's why he's got that name. And he's not just that metal dog that wandered around after Tom Baker in Doctor Who. For those of you that remember that one. But anyway, we digress. This could be interesting. Dusty should win it on form.
But K9 he's got that tendency to push himself around and get in front. Maybe.
Yeah, and he likes that Mini. That Mini gives him a bit of an edge as well. I know he likes that. And it's really his go-to rallycross car. I believe that, and I'm sure he'll want me to say this, that he managed to win the first season in that car.
Yes, he did.
I mean, what he didn't say, that there was only one driver. No, there weren't. I know there wasn't only one driver. I'm just being rotten now. But in all fairness,
yes, he surprises everybody with that Mini. That Mini, he can get around the track.
It is quite nice. I did have a go. In fairness to Mark Ratek, he gave me a setup for it, and in fairness, it was pretty damn good. I did quite like it, and it's about the only time I've got round without dying.
Looks like Dusty's stuck in the back with K9. These two.
Yeah, that's not a good grid.
Pinto and Napoli's got the front part of the grid.
Dusty's probably going to go Joker, isn't he? Surely, unless he gets an absolute barnstorming start, which he is known for. But I think he's been. There was a little bit of lag there. Oh, okay. Oh, there was a bit of lag there. Oh, there's a bit of a. This is K9's race. This is K9's race at the moment to lose, I think.
Dusty and Kento came together there.
Yeah, they got a bit of collateral. Oh,
stuck.
Yeah. Yeah, was he literally stuck in the mud?
He was stuck in the mud.
Shouldn't laugh at someone else's demise, should we? But
it was very strange, that lag.
Yeah, and I think that's what it was. I don't think it was anything else. But that's all played into K9's hands very nicely. He will be loving this. That cone just sort of squidged underneath him. Oh, this is tight. That's a good pass. Fair play. Di Napoli's fighting tooth and nail as much as he can. And obviously... Oh, there's a little bit of a tap there, but I think he pulled out of it there and he kept it honest, which is good. That's what we want to see. It is difficult not to collide in these races. It's damn bloody hard, in all fairness. I mean, for me, it's just hard not to collide with inanimate objects, but for these guys, it's.
For you guys watching it, cars look so narrow and so big track, but when you're in the car, it's totally different.
Yeah, it is a massive difference. You're watching this and it doesn't seem... You think, oh, there's loads of room. Yeah, right. There isn't. Really isn't. Oh, did K9 have a little bit of a slow up there? Because I thought, yeah, he did.
He's lost a bit of time there.
Yeah. I thought he did that going into the corner. Yeah, he did. He lost, look at the lap time, 38. 3 and a bit seconds down on the last one. And Dusty's reeled him in it. But this is last lap. That's a really good recovery from Dusty, but probably expected, let's be fair. So K9's probably at the moment clenching that sphincter like he's never done before. Gone a bit wide there, but he's gonna hold on. Is he? Just about. Good effort.
Well done, Dusty.
Yeah, good effort. Good race. In fairness, like Di Napoli, in fairness, again, looking at the lap times, poor old Kento, he's done some decent laps, but I mean, I don't know what happened there. He got totally stuck. Whether the car was stuck in neutral or something or whatever, I'm not quite sure exactly what happened. I'll catch up with the chat in a minute, gents. I know there's a few people posting there, but we'll catch up with that in a moment, in between this and the start of the next set of heats. So obviously K9, yeah, K9 takes a win, 228, so that might get him 4th or 5th, I think, in the overall for that heat, for that round, should I say. 229 for Dusty. Okay, he'll be expecting better than that next time out with a bit more luck. Di Napoli, again, pretty good at 2:32, decent lap times. Kento a bit unlucky there because his lap times are decent. But hey, it is luck at a draw with these things. But anyway, that's the end of round one with the 3 heats. And again, for those of you that don't know, it's total time in the 4 laps that matters. So the lowest time wins. And obviously, so far, going down the scale, the next lowest and the next lowest until you get to me at the bottom, usually in last. That's the usual. Yeah. That's if I actually get to the end. It doesn't happen that often, but it has been known. So we've actually got K9 back in this one, and we got Palm in this one, and we've got Ratek in this one, and obviously Darren, I think, was CMCF, who I think is missed. No, he's not CMCF. Darren is. I've just forgotten his name. Oh my God, sorry, Darren. Hassel Basin. I think it comes up as Hessel Basin is his PSN name. So he did say this afternoon he couldn't make it, which is a damn shame. So we've got the 3 amigos. Are we going to call them that?
We've got 2 South Africans versus 1 British.
Yeah, we've got. So Mark, you got. Yeah, he's got to hold up the flag. You know, he's got to hold the fort here. He's got to have a go at this. He's got to.
It's north and south now,
yeah. Yeah, you know, it's the hopes of England are riding on your back, Mr. Ratek. No pressure, mate.
No pressure.
No, at the moment we're just waiting for Palm, who's getting his setup ready.
So which 2 minis on the track tonight.
Yeah, it's funny. We got 2 South Africans in 2 technically English cars once upon a time, but yeah, now owned by BMW or somebody else. Anyway, all the guys are ready. Shall we go? Go on then.
Let's go.
Let's get ready to rumble. We should. Sorry, I'm gonna get sued now for that, aren't I? It's probably. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's trademarked by Michael Buffer. Oh, let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, absolutely.
He's probably sleeping now, so.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's over in the States probably. He's in Las Vegas. He's just spent £1 million on slot machines or something, which is probably half a day's wages. If you can be so lucky. While we're waiting for that, I'm just going to catch up with the chat. See, that rhymed. That too. It was totally unintentional as well. But, yeah, so Berries was just saying, let's do this. And he was saying 34.4, that's a quick lap, even if he says so himself.
Poor Mark is stuck in the back again with these.
Oh, we've also got Marissa in here, rooting for Kyle. Don't know why. Why would you be doing that? Why would you be rooting for Kyle? I mean, above all the other people, why might you be rooting for Kyle? And Laura there's rooting for Ratek, so...
And
here we go. That's a good start. I think Palm's going to go. Is he going to Joker? No. Oh, that's a surprise. Okay.
That's 2 minis.
But again, that's going to... again, Mark's gone... Ratek's gone... Yeah, he did. Yeah. He did. Why is that not showing? He definitely did.
Well, let's pitch the 2 boys up front.
Definitely. I'm confused now.
That was close.
I'm finding that really confusing as to why.
It's just a bit of lag.
Yeah, as to why that wasn't showing him jokering. He definitely does Joker.
I think it's a bit of lag on our side.
Yeah, see, showing K9's Joker. I'm actually watching it on the stream as well, in slightly behind us, so I can double check back on that. But I'm pretty damn sure. I mean, again in the chat, guys, if you can just confirm that Ratek did the Joker first lap. He definitely did, because that's why he did the slower lap. But in the meantime, oh, that's gone a bit too far for him. They're going to come out tight. Oh, that was. I expected them all to be really, really close here.
there's a...
And he's just trying to overdo it slightly. Just trying to overdo it slightly. Yeah, thanks, Laura. Yeah, I thought he did. I thought he did as well.
Mark just muscled his way to second place.
Yeah, he's got himself up there. He's got himself up there. Yeah. Oh, Palm. Oh, Palm and K9. But K9's got the inside on this one. Oh, Palm's lost his front bumper. Yeah. Oh, that's a shame because that's the problem when you're so tight. I mean, there's nobody doing anything that isn't out of the ordinary there. Well, fair play. That's a good run from Mark. I'll give him some applause for that because that was a good race. That was a real good race. That's a real shame for Palm on that one.
Yes, His Majesty's racer has come through for you.
Yeah, I mean, look at all the lap times. I mean, that just tells you how close they all together. Yeah, Ryan, Mr. Berry saying a bit of rubbing going on in this race. Yeah, but it's before the 9 o'clock watershed, so it's not that sort of rubbing, okay?
Yes, and it's good rubbing.
Yeah.
Rubbing is racing.
Yeah, definitely rubbing is racing unless it's a bit too much. Otherwise, it's a slap in the face and get told to get lost. But that's another story. We're not going there, are we? But yeah, 228, 229, 234. Surprisingly, when you get guys that are all much of a muchness, it actually slows them all down. A little bit. Not massive.
They had a bad last lap.
Yeah, I mean, that was you couldn't be helped. I think the two of them were like side by side, weren't they? Literally, and there was the inertia of both cars. Nobody pushed anyone anywhere, but the inertia of both cars. They were burst. It looked to me like it was that wonderful Project Cars, let's glue ourselves together thingy.
Yes, looks like a bit of oversteer coming out of that sector. What happened there? Going to the barriers, and that's it. Race over.
Yeah, it's. Because, of course, for those that don't know, we are using full damage here. Yeah, we are completely and utterly crazy. It is full damage. That's
the only way to race.
Yeah, which is why me and Roy are in here. We're the sensible ones. No way, Jose. If I can say that. Well, I just did. So, anyway.
I've never done a rallycross where I've had the whole car still in one piece.
To be honest, I'm actually lucky if I get to the end of 4 laps. Usually I get like suspension damage.
But I must say, after you've lost your bumpers and your fenders, the car looks pretty. The detail that the car into the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the engines look brilliant. It's just that your car won't go. Anyway, the 4 are ready. The Fantastic 4, we're going to call them for this one. Are we ready, people?
This is a real mixed bag.
Let's get ready to go. Yeah, we have a South African, an Italian, an Englishman, and another Italian. So we got 2 Italians.
Oh, this is the Italian.
Oh, no, sorry. It's Di Napoli. Yeah, Di Napoli's, of course he is, with a name like Di Napoli. It's like, there's an Italian football international called Di Napoli. Or there used to be.
He was Colombian.
Yeah, maybe, is he Colombian? You know what, I don't know. I mean, is there any difference apart from one's in South America and one's in, like, Western Europe? Or kind of heading over towards the east of Western Europe?
This is now a real international shootout, yeah?
Absolutely. I mean, we need to get Artem back, because he was our solitary Russian, wasn't he? We need to get him back, and we need to get Kaminachi back from Japan.
Our Japanese samurai.
Yeah, he's probably gone and made a Hattori Hanzo sword or something. But for those of you that have seen Kill Bill, if you don't know what I'm on about, then look it up. You'll know what I mean. Anyway.
So we got 2 Audis, a Honda, and a Polo, I think.
Yeah, and a partridge in a pear tree, just to finish it off. No.
And Harris is on second position there.
Yeah, he's not done bad so far on these starts, has he? He's not fared badly. Oh, that must have been was that a faulty?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, he's got the 22nd, hasn't he?
He's got a time limit. So it's actually kept him in the race.
Yeah. No, I'm confused. But that's okay. I thought it was automatic DQ. That must be something in the settings. Okay, if that's a mistake we made in the settings. You know what?
That's a good mistake.
I actually, personally, I prefer it not to kick you out the race. I know that's not the way we've done it in the past. If you get a false start, you're immediately DQ'd, and that's in our race rules. So, but you know, if it's a genuine mistake. But Berries has got himself out front. Obviously, the other 3 guys have all joked. But yeah, he's I mean, in fairness, he's got a de facto 4.2 second lead here. Because in fairness to Volpeaks, he's going to be. I think it's 20 seconds off the top of my head. Which is all that there is on top of my head. Oh, that was drunk cameraman then for a minute, wasn't it? Yes. That's the first time we've had drunk cameraman, where you get to look at a car, and instead of a car, you get to see a grassy knoll. But so this is getting interesting now, because obviously Kento is got pretty much an open bit of space. I know he's a few seconds down, but and DiNapoli's right on his tail. If these cars can have a tail, but he can be on his exhaust instead, or he can be right on his gearbox. Yeah, right. So Berries is taking. The issue is he going to come out? I mean, it's not going to matter for him. I don't know whether he realises it, but I'm sure he will. Because I mean, Volpeaks must have been flying past him before he'd even put his foot down. So as we're coming into the last part, there's 2 little battles going on here, in fairness, because you've got Kento and DiNapoli having their little battle there, which is pretty good in all fairness. You know, so Volpeaks is technically going to take the win, but is DiNapoli going to? Oh, I thought he was going to get it then. He just didn't hold the traction. If he'd held the traction there, he might. But again, another good race. There you go.
Demoted 20-second penalty.
Yeah, that's what I thought it would give. I actually prefer that. I mean, that might be a point of contention to say about later. I actually prefer that rather than giving someone a proper DQ. But you know, if that's the way we're going to go, I'd be all for it. Anyway, 2:23.168. That could be the fastest time of the night. I know.
Volpeaks' lap time, his best lap was the fastest I've seen tonight.
Yeah, 34.1. Yeah, I don't think anyone's beat that yet. Is in terms of that, but that might have been his false start. I don't know. Anyway, let's return to the lobby after that. I don't know. It was a cracking false start.
But it was a cracking race that the guys were really fast with the laps.
And they have all been good. Yeah. Palm saying, I hope I still got a seat in Savage Racing after that round. It was quite savage, in fairness. So it did live up to it. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying the fun. Like I say, I think what we've got to do for one more time at some point later on is to get Marissa and Laura in on these. I'm waiting for the feedback coming off you guys after this chat, but it's good fun. Or even if you don't do these, do what me and Roy tend to do, which is do the lights, which are a bit easier. Anyway, all the guys are ready for the next heat.
Right, so we've got the 2 Englishmen and the 1 South African there.
You know what we should have done? At the start of this broadcast, I should have played Chris Rea, The Road to Hell. It would have been appropriate, wouldn't it? But anyway.
That would have been appropriate.
Let's go to hell. Yeah, go to hell.
That's not just on the road to nowhere.
Yeah, I've been on that for about 53 years, I think. I still don't know whether I'm just coming or whether I've been, or if I've been there and whether I've gone. I really don't know.
Yeah.
And if I was... Laura said, it's bad enough I'm racing Wednesday for the Ride 4 event. Don't worry, love, you'll probably still beat me. Yeah. Fair play. We've got to give you a round of ammunition for that. No, we'll give you a round of applause. No, honestly, you haven't seen me on a bike. I can fall off a bike like better than anybody. Trust me, I'm brilliant. Anyway, meanwhile, back in Gotham City, Dusty was on the back row again.
Kenny's on the back this time.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, Kenny's in the Merc. Yeah, Dusty, because there's yellow in both cars, it fooled me.
Beautiful Merc standing in the back there.
I actually think it looks a really nice car, but it's just so-called handles like a pig, allegedly, but it's not doing bad. Yeah, Tiger's up against it with these two. It's a bit like having a novice pro boxer going in with a couple of ex-world champions.
Yes,
So,
this is different.
so getting third place in this race will be no disgrace. There you go. I've been poet. I'm doing this poet stuff all the time, aren't I? And I just don't mean it. It just comes out my mouth, and then everything goes south. That's just the way it goes.
Snap times to make sure your times are good and you stay with the barriers.
Yeah. Just stay clear. Let's see. Oh, everybody got away. Everybody got away. Tiger got away well there. Who's gonna go? Who's gonna go? No one's going, Joker. Okay.
Tight squeeze there.
Oh, Kenny and Dusty. Oh, Tigers. See, if he can stay there, right, Kenny and Dusty are going to be really at it. And he could benefit. He could benefit if he can stay. Look, if he stays anywhere close to these guys, it's a bloody good effort. Let's put that out there. But these two are going to be. Oops, we got drunk cameraman again.
There we go.
There's the grassy knoll. Oh yeah, Kenny's got. I was going to say, is somebody's going to Joker? Tiger's gone as well, I think. Oh, did he come out of that okay? No, he didn't. Oh, it's a shame. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's going to be suspension damage, I think, but that's all right. Oh, yeah. It's all going a bit Pete Tong, as we say over here. But don't worry, no disgrace. You did better than me. At the moment, Dusty's got 2.3. Well, again, he's probably got a de facto 2.2, 2.3 seconds on Kenny. Because as he slows down, Kenny's going to be speeding up. So it's going to be close.
If you watch closely, the Merc when it lands nose first.
Yeah, it does. It's really top heavy, isn't it? Bit like my wife. Sorry, that's as much as I'm going to say on that subject. But it's because she'll come in and knock me out in a minute, and that's the only sexist thing I'm going to say this evening. Because I'm going to be battered by a woman on Wednesday night on a bicycle. So in the meantime, Kenny's still got 2.2 seconds to make up. Dusty's going to go Joker, obviously. And oh no, he got the inside. Or is Kenny going to hold it? Oh, this is tight. This is tight. Kenny's gonna. Oh, Kenny! I know what he would have said there, but I'm not going to repeat it because it's still it's only 10 to 9 for you guys. It's 10 to 8 with us, so I can't say that he said "oh fuck" or something like that because that'd be wrong. So I'm not going to say it. But come on, Tiger, come on, mate. You can get it. You can get it. Good effort. Good effort.
He told me the Honda handles very well, but obviously not on this track.
It is supposed to. I mean, I know a few of the guys used it previously and I know a couple of German lads used it previously. They always used to be in a Honda, if I remember rightly, and I can't think of the two boys' names. And it's there, but I just can't say it. But that was awesome stuff, though. Really,
That's awesome stuff.
That was proper rubbing racing.
Yeah, pity for Kenny's spin there on the last lap. Otherwise,
but in fairness, look at Tiger 38 and a half. 38 and a half as a lap time is no disgrace, nothing whatsoever.
He has about 40 seconds on this one, so he's doing much better than me.
I don't think I've ever done a valid lap here. I think I've probably just found walls and fences and things. But 2:25, so that's not going to take top spot, I don't think. 2:23 took top spot, didn't it? So, if I remember rightly. So I could be wrong. I mean, there's nothing unusual about me being wrong. It does happen.
Right. Let's see who's next on the list.
So Kenny gets to stay, I think, and Tiger gets to stay, and DeNapoli comes in, and Dusty gets out. Because this is. Palm's in as well. Yeah, so we got a full complement here. Tiger probably needs a rest after that. In all fairness to him.
Some bumpers.
Yeah, he does. And in fairness, he's saying, "I'm ready." This is another one that's got a potential.
Potential, yes. It's two Hondas, a Merc, and a Mini.
And I'm old enough to remember there was a song in the 50s. Well, it came out before my time, but it was it the Beach Boys? I can't remember who it was, but they sang Honda, Honda, go faster, faster. But I think it was about a bike, not a rallycross car. But
I assume that to be too.
but it's
I think the menu is going to take this one. The way Pom's been doing for tonight, he's been doing very well, keeping it clean.
Yeah, and he's not had a lot of luck. He probably thinks, without being rude, he's probably thinking I'm deserving of a little bit here.
Yeah.
That's luck. I mean, if anyone's wondering what I'm on about, yeah, no.
He's warmed up from the last race, so he should be fine for this one.
Yeah, he's probably gutted that the curb did for him. Really, I mean, he did the right thing. He went exactly the right way, but I just think he's probably got his rear right caught on that curb, and as he's tried to put the power down, it's just flipped him round, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But such is life. Ooh, the palms on the outside, so he's probably
Pom's in the back.
He's probably Joker. Oh, I'm getting an update on the points from Mr. Berries. I'll let you know that probably after this race, unless we get a lull. But I will let you know what the standings are. That's after qualifying too, so that's going into this last round.
Right, Kenny, I see you flashing your lights. You happy? You ready to take this one?
Yep. Either that or he's just sat on a button.
He's got a good starting position. I think that position is one of the best to start.
I reckon Ryan's rigged this. Third, Dusty Bin. Second, Kenny. First, Ryan Berries. I bet you've rigged it, haven't you? You've rigged all the formulae, so it makes you first.
Let's go. Ready to go?
Yep. Ready to play. What's the day? It's Monday. Off they go. Yeah, I think Palm's staying well out of it, and he's going to go Joker. Kenny goes. I'm Palm. Okay, that's interesting. 2 in, 2 out. Yeah. I didn't think Kenny would go, but maybe he thought, we'll have some clear track, but he might get past. I mean, Tiger's holding the lead, and he's doing well. Those two Hondas. Kenny's probably heaving a sigh of relief that they missed him. Yep, there we go. We got a bit more scenery there. The grass still looks nice. It's not. Yeah, we get him everywhere in this game, in truth. So Kenny's in the lead. Palm. DiNapoli's just gonna. I don't know whether Palm I think Palm. Yeah, I think he thought, discretion's the better part of valour for this one. I'm going to stay well clear. You've still got 2 laps left. Oh. It's going to be close, this, I think, because, I mean, is that tight? Oh, that's DiNapoli who's going riding high. That was like the ring of death, innit, that they do on motorbikes. Oh, that was a bit of a... I don't think that could be helped, though. It almost looked a bit laggy as well, but I'm not sure. I think it was just... I think it was just a landing. Oh, he was holding that quite well there. Let's say even Tiger's, he's there or thereabouts. To be fair, but it's Kenny's hopefully gonna try and put down a time here. Let's say the handling he's gonna get better the more he does it.
Yeah,
but let's for Kenny now. Yeah, he's got that down to a T. 34.3 was his lap. 34.1 was our fastest, wasn't it? But it's and Palm again gonna consolidate. Second place is was that? Yeah, and Tiger. I just saw Tiger in the background going backwards into. So I don't know if anything happened there, but I'm not sure.
The 2 Hondas are looking identical now.
Yeah, they just thought. Yeah, I just think they've gone for load shedding. Dare I get that word in?
They've shedded some of the load.
Yeah, it's a different type of load shedding. And DiNapoli's riding the bank in as well. It looks good, but he probably loses a lot of time. But Kenny takes the win, obviously. Palm in second, DiNapoli third, and Tiger coming in.
Oh, Tiger's coming backwards over there.
Yeah, I think he was doing a spinning top over the line. But again, 34.3, 35.6, 38.7, 40.4. They're not bad. 23.8 from Kenny. I think, like I said, I think 23.1 took it, but I can stand being wrong.
Yeah, I think Kenny had a bit of an easy race this heat.
Yeah, I think maybe making the Joker. I don't know whether that played against him at first, because he did come out kind of stuck behind the two Hondas, didn't he? So, but again, you've got to make a split-second decision, haven't you?
I think it was a good decision, and letting the two Hondas sort themselves out, and then Palm was his only real competition there.
Yeah, I think his only problem was getting held up by them from his perspective, and maybe Palm being able to get up alongside him. That might have been his only sort of real kind of issue, if you want to look at it in those terms. Andrea was just saying from earlier, just catching up with him because he just posted in Discord. I'd just seen it. He just said, "Sorry for that. I'm dumb." You're not dumb, mate. You're certainly not the first person to do a false start. You definitely won't be the last. That goes without saying, I hope.
You try and count those lights and try and get that quick reaction.
Yeah, and Palm was just saying there, sorry for that, DiNapoli. He was trying to avoid you, but I slid over the grass. Yeah, again, all's fair in love and war. You're going to get a little bit of bump and grind, for want of better phrases. This is it's just you two, isn't it? If I remember rightly, because we haven't got... oh no, have we got... am I lying? Yeah, because we got Lee, Andrea, obviously is in here. Well, we've got Mr. Berries to turn up, haven't we? And Mr. DiNapoli, according to me. Or maybe I'm wrong. Am I completely wrong?
I have the start sheets by me, so
yeah, because I'm looking at this for...
Just reading it as we go along.
Yeah, I'm happily looking at all of this and thinking, oh, that we got... Have I got this wrong? Yeah, because we got Kenton and we got Volpeaks, Andrea. According to me, we're supposed to have... Maybe I'm just going stupid. Oh, it's alright, I'm looking at the second one. Idiot! Ignore me! Ignore me completely! Everyone does anyway. Yeah, ignore me. It's a two-man race. Oh well.
I wonder, does the IRS also ignore you?
Yeah. Yeah, they usually do, actually. I'm not even a taxpayer anymore. I haven't been for 4 years since I retired, so it's great. Actually, I've had more money back off them in the last 4 years. Every time I pulled out some money out my pension fund to spend on animals, because we just bought loads and loads of pedigree animals, which is why we got 35 cats and 2 dogs, but hey, that's how it is. Yeah, they've just given me tax rebates every time. Yeah, I know. I knew it was Quali 3 round 2. I just picked the wrong tab, and I was looking. It actually put me on. It put me on Quali 2 Heat 2, rather than. Anyway, look. It doesn't take much to confuse me. All right. That's what I mean.
I think Kenta should have a good race, yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, they should both have a chance to put something down. I mean, Andrea will be looking for a good time. Is one going to Joker and one not? I think because it's the two of them.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think that makes loads of sense because you both got clean air, haven't you?
Yes. And all you have to do now is keep it on the road.
Yeah, keep it on the black stuff, so to speak. So Andrea flying around again. Some of his lap times look really good in the first race, so I think he'll be hoping to do that. I think, you know what, I think he's going to be a really good addition. Not that I'm saying Kento won't be. I mean, as soon as Kento started doing this, he picked it up quite well. Considering, in real terms, he's still, he won't mind me saying, I'm sure, but he's still a relative novice in rallycross terms compared to some of the guys who've done like half a dozen seasons. So to be fair, there won't be any disgrace in coming a few seconds down on Andrea here. Although he's probably
nice if everybody could have competed in the final.
Yeah, it's
only fit so many cars on the track.
Yeah, exactly. No, the first, I mean, Christ, it's bad enough with 6. Can you imagine it with like 10 or 12? Oh my God. Yeah. So it would be like Wreckfest without having to buy Wreckfest. If you had to buy Wreckfest. but that's a different story. So Andrea flight around at 34.087. I think that's our fastest lap of the night.
It looks so professional doing it.
Yeah,
he's sliding perfectly.
I mean, look at Kento, 35.1. Oh, he just caught the barrier then. But 35.1 again, far from disgraceful. In fact, really, really good. Again, 34.8. Oh,
there's a bit of a slide coming off the jump.
Yeah, that's the thing. You come off that jump and you just lose it completely. Well, you do if you're someone like me. But he's handling that well. He's doing really well around there. He was kind of full send. Is that the first time I've said full send this evening?
This is the first time you said full send.
Wow, full send, full send, full send. We'll say it a lot.
The boss is going to shout at us for not saying enough.
Yeah, but Andrea, again, he might be a bit disappointed with that. I'm not trying to, pour smoke on the fire, but I think he might have expected more out of that. Because he, 34.087, 222.8. That is the fastest 4-lap time of the night. And again, it's the first under 223. That was what I had in my head, so I know it's the fastest tonight. And considering that, and he did a couple of laps that weren't in his best. He did 137 at the end, so he might have hit 220. That's really, really chucking the gauntlet down. That I think, and like I say, not to miss Kento out on there, doing a 35.1. Hey, it's certainly not shabby. Far from shabby. So, here we are. We've reached this part of the final qualifier. So here we have Mr. Berries. And we have Mr. K9, Mr. Ratek, and Mr. Bin.
Oh, this is going to be a north versus south again.
So has Ratek been dogging Berries? Yeah, that would be the 4 people said the same. But dogging in the UK means something completely different. So I don't know if it means the same over there, but it certainly has different connotations involving car parks and people doing unsavoury things over here. So we're not going to go any further into that. But that would be an anagram of the 4 people in this race, probably, or you could say dogged Ratek binned Berries. That's another.
That's one way to go about it. Let's see if K9 could be the top dog here on this heat.
I think he's barking mad personally, but that's saying everything. Again, this is going to be a pretty tough heat.
It's going to be a tough heat.
No, I think at the moment, if I'm Andrea, I'm looking at my 222.8 and thinking, I don't think anyone's going to beat that in this round. They're capable. But because they're all together, I don't think that's going to work. Anyway, they're all ready. They're all ready to rock and roll. And if I can press the right button, let's go to hell. As he says. It certainly is. It's the last qualifying race. It's 9 of 9. Not to be confused with somebody who was in Star Trek. Was she called 7 of 9? Or something like that?
Yeah, 7 of 9. It was 1 of 10.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. I mean, my dad was 1 of 11, but they didn't call him that. My dad was called Roy. Believe it or not. Which is why that's my middle name.
Oh,
there we are. I am Scott Roy Clark.
All right.
You learn something new every day, don't you?
You do that. You do so. Anyway,
it would.
Yes, let's see this. This is going to be, I think, one of our tightest races now. Yeah,
easily. The track now should be... That's one thing I don't know in this game, and I've never thought to think of it until now. Does the mud get more whipped up and muddier as you go along, or does it reset for every heat?
I think it just plain well resets, unless you add some dynamic weather.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Man, it's hard enough anyway.
Yes, Berries has got the best spot starting. K9 is in the back there.
Yeah, he's done all right. I mean, Kyle, in fairness to him, has had a pretty bum rap as far as that's gone. And not just him, in fairness. You got the... they'll be ready to fly. How's Ratek going to do on the... Oh, that was an interesting kind of start. Not for the reasons I thought. So Berries is going to joker. Ratek Berries and K9 are jokering. Oh, he's gone too far. He's gone too far, K9. He's caught his rear, but plenty of time. I mean, you know, this could be the day when he blows his engine, because he hasn't done it for a while. And he normally does. Yeah. But in the meantime, obviously, Ratek is in front of Dusty, and he's... Anytime you got Dusty in your rear view mirror, your sphincter muscle is twitching like... Yeah, like a sphincter muscle twitching, really. But he did well over there. He did well over there. He's still going to hold it. Right, Dusty's going to go Joker. Oh, and he's got that wrong. That's going to play into Ratek's hands. That's going to give him a bit of a lead, I think. Because it gives... Yeah, Dusty's come out behind Berries. And K9's just behind there. His little rear end slap on his Joker did for him there. Dusty coming around. Again, this... I know they're spread around a little bit. I know it's only 6 seconds, but... You know, there's, what, 1.5 laps to go? Anything... Or 1 lap to go now. But as anything could happen still. So at the moment, that's a 34.5 and a 34.3 from the front two. Dusty's got in there. K9's trying to make some ground up, and he has made some ground up, to be fair. But I don't think he's going to get. Yeah, he'll do well. He'll do well to bring that back in such a short time. But it's. Yeah, he's right on him. Obviously, Berries has managed to get in front of him there. It's all about the last turn. He's got to be close enough going into that last corner, as Kenny tried to do. Oh no, he's over-rotated. Oh, he's over-rotated and killed Dusty.
Yes.
Which is, again, that's you know, it can't be helped. It's one of them things.
That was a bounce there, chewing gum bounce was there.
Yeah, and it's like I say, Dusty's gone for he's going to go for it on the inside here, but I don't think he's held it. Berries takes the win. That's a good win. He'll be well happy with that. Ratek takes a good second place. He'll be well happy with that. Dusty decided to dive over to the right. K9 obviously getting the rear slapper, but again, look at all those times: 34.2, 34.5, 34.8, 35.1 is actually the worst lap. Or the worst best lap. So Berry's got in a 2:23.1. He did pull all the stops out, but it wasn't enough to take that round from Andrea with a quite magnificent 2:22.8. Quite stunning that. Certainly the best time of the night by like 0.3 or 0.2 of a second. So it's good running.
Unfortunate for Dusty having contact there with Mark.
Yeah, it can't be helped. It's one of them things that happens so rapidly. And it's sometimes a little bit, you know, you're pushing these.
And our top dog taking himself out there in the Joker lap.
Yeah, and it's one of them things.
Rookie move.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, not a rocky move, a rookie move. That's more like it. Yeah, but it's like I say, it's all good. It's all good fun. It's all good practice for the guys. Some of them might not have done it for a while.
Yes.
In all honesty, you know, it's been a few weeks since the last series ended. In truth,
even the practice sessions are difficult, but hats off to the guys tonight, bringing their A games.
Yeah, that's been a really good run, and the good thing is, everybody gets to play in the semi-finals.
Ah.
Because obviously, with having that many of us, then of course we all get to go in because it's always the top 12. And I think he was there. Yep. So, like I say, for the semis and the final, of course, we're up in the ante now. Ain't just 4 laps. Of course, we go into the 6-lap routine now, for anybody who doesn't know that one. So, you know, it's all to gain and nothing to lose, allegedly.
Especially when you're having a hot time in the first 2 laps.
And it certainly takes it out of you, doesn't it? Let's be honest.
And you can't even retire because there's no pits here, so you have to slog on.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right. That was just Mark leaving that session. So I'm assuming these are our 5 for our first semi-final. Well, if you want to be American, semi-finals. But not.
Semi-final.
Yeah. Over in England, we just call it a semi-final.
Yeah, the same, yeah. All right.
It's a half final, isn't it? Let's be fair. But I still want to know, how can you have a half final? I really want to know that. Yeah, how do you have a half final? I mean, it's like either it's a whole final or it's no final. You can't have a half a final. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. Whoever came up with that saying, several hundred squillion billion years ago or whatever, can think of something better. We got 6 people in here. No, we haven't. I'm lying. No, we have. We got 6 drivers.
We got 6 drivers.
So we're going 6 in this one and 4 in the other? No, I thought, yeah, that Andrea's in the other one. Yeah, that's okay. I thought we were going to go 5 and 5. All right, Tiger's in this one.
Tiger's in as well now. Our men behind the scenes are obviously calling the shots there.
Yeah, they're probably just making sure that everyone is where. Right, the Napoli's gone. Right, so that's yeah, I know, that's okay. Sorry, I just.
Oh, poor Dusty, the only British man there. Well, the
only
Englishman in the mix here tonight.
So who we should have here is we should have obviously, because it's done on the basis of who was first, who was third, who was fifth, who was seventh, who was ninth. It's odds and evens, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's odds. Yeah, I think it's odds and evens. I think that's how we're going. It's usually odds and evens.
Yes, I think that's how K9 runs it.
Yeah.
Odds and evens. That's actually quite an interesting format.
It works quite well because it's almost like seeding in like tennis tournaments and all sorts of other stuff.
So even the guy who came last can even maybe win this.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to have to change the thingy. I forgot nearly.
Yes, you must change it to 6 laps.
I must indeed. It still says 4. Why does it still say 4? Now it says 6. That's okay. Happy days. It does. So we're all ready. We're just waiting for, obviously, for Tiger, Berries, and K9 to get ready.
So it's a real. Oh, we've got the 2 minis again. Up against a Audi, 2 Audis, and a Honda.
That's okay. I was just having another conversation then. Can you hear me? Yeah, no, that's all right. No, that's all right. I was just having another quick conversation there. We were just confirming the lineup for this one. Everybody's ready then? Yeah. For the semi, whatever you want to call it, it's going to be tough. It's going to be 6 laps. Who's going to blow up? Let's go.
I'm just going to leave with their bumpers intact.
Yeah, nobody's blown their engine up yet. We never, ever have a rallycross event without somebody blowing up an engine. And it's usually Kyle. Let's be honest here. He's good at blowing up engines.
But at 6 laps, anything is possible now.
It's just amazing how much it takes out of these cars. Because in real life, they absolutely get battered, don't they?
Yes, they absolutely do.
Yeah, and Ryan was just confirming on the chat earlier that Andrea Volpix took the final qualifying round with the fastest race time of the day, which I thought it was, at 2:22.8, which, again, I still think he could have done a second or 2 better. His last lap, by his standards, was actually a couple of seconds out at 37. So, who's going to do what here? That's the question.
In the prime spot again. Dusty's in pole, but Berry's there outside, 2nd place.
Yeah, and poor old Kyle's on the back row. He's not. No, sorry, he's on this.
Yeah, even Palmer hiding in the back there.
Yeah. I think, is it Palm that's on the? Yeah, Palm's in 5th position, and he's got the. Well, you could argue it's a bum position, but in some respects, you're right behind. You're kind of in the right lane, but in the wrong place. You're a couple of car lengths behind where you'd like to be. So if he gets a good start, it's not all over. I mean, Berries, he's going to be unless Tiger outside him gets a flying start, to me it's got to be Joker for Berries.
Colour's a good launch sometimes.
Yeah, I think Berries and Tiger, Joker, the other three not. That's my guess. As we're off, K9's took it easy, I think, going off here. No, we're going to get Tiger's going to Joker. Berries, I don't think Berries was going to go. I don't think Berries was going to Joker there, but I think he got a little tap and that kind of made his mind up for him.
Yes, I think so too. And then we got the two minis fighting each other.
Yeah, so to be honest, it's probably not going to work out that bad for him. I mean, he's got Palm to try and navigate. Dusty's obviously flowing out into the wide blue yonder. Oh, this is going to be a battle. Oh, K9's doing a bit too much full send in there. There's a bit of a touch there between them. Oh, and Berry's there coming in. Oh, fair play. They both got round there well. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah. Oh, and again a little bit of a touch there, but it's, in all fairness, there's a little bit of lag going on as well at my end. I'm not sure if that's happening at your screen for everybody else watching. Yeah, Joff's just saying punty. It's hard not to in this, mate, but it's, well, have they just, what's happened there?
We've lost Berries.
Yeah, I think Ryan's been, yeah. Oh, right, but he's still got half a race to go, so it's not all over. And of course he's already gone Joker anyway, so he can maybe buy some of that back. But yeah, that was really close. That was really close.
Almost now got a check now.
Yeah, he's got clean air. But him and Dusty have still got to take the Joker, but there's Dusty's got a 7-second on K9, and Palm's got 3 or 4 seconds on him. Berries will be fighting his heart out to try and get into those top 3 places.
So Berries didn't take too much damage there.
Yeah, his last lap was 34.6, so I don't think he has taken too much in the way of damage if he can put that sort of lap time down. But the problem he's got is the front 2 guys have kind of putting down laps not much worse than that either, so it's going to be hard. But again, that's why 6-lap races, it's not all over, and it's not a foregone conclusion, shall we say.
Been a bit of hiccup lag here from Carl. I don't know if it's on my side.
Yeah, that might be. I think we're both getting a little bit. It's not terrible, but it's just a little bit of frame rate, isn't it? But Berries is trying really, really hard to get on the back of Kyle here, and he's got a lap to go. Yeah, I think. Yeah, he lost a fair bit. I think Berries is gonna get through. No, he's not. No, he caught the curb there. This is going to be tight. This is going to be so tight. Is he going to take the inside? No. He might get a switchback. No, he's not. He won't do now. I thought he might have got a switchback. He needed to be closer. But this is it. It's shit or bust. He's going to get it. He is.
There he is.
But can he hold it here? Can he hold it here? Oh!
He's got the inside.
He's got it. He has got it. He has got it. He has got it. Fair play. That deserves a round of applause as well.
That does. Well
one for Dusty for taking it. Palm, good second place, mate. Ryan, you pulled out all the stops there, sunshine.
Some pressure on K9 there. K9
yeah, a bit unlucky for Kyle. In truth, one again. No disrespect to Trevor, to Tiger there. It was a good effort. That you're in with 4 guys who are greatly, who are greatly experienced in this genre of racing. Again, just look at those lap times: 34.5, 35.2, 34.6, 35.6, 37.2 for Trevor. Pretty good going.
That's an improvement from his last round.
And I can't have a race with a guy called Trevor without saying clever Trevor. Sorry, mate. It had to be done. I owe you one for that one. But anyway, so Dusty, Palm and Berries are the 3 into the final from this semi. That's a real unlucky one for K9, who loses out by less than a second in the end.
Less than a second, that is tough.
0.907 to be precise.
That is tough.
Yeah, that's a tough gig, because I think there were a couple of little knocks in there that might have put them both out at certain points in time. So it's the nature of the beast. That's rallycross, isn't it?
Yeah, but my driver Barry's coming back there from a horrible spin.
Yeah, to be honest, whatever he did in the final, he'll probably put that down in terms of, might not be his best race per se, yes, but in terms of pulling out all the stops, I think that was a damn good effort. In fairness, I think you do well to beat that.
Never giving up. Yeah. All right, now it's the time of the evens now.
Yeah, that was going to be my Rick Astley moment then. I was going to go, "No, never going to give you up. Never going to." Sorry, I just had to do that. Yes. Yeah, you got to do a Rick Astley meme. I'm sorry, it's just cool to do a Rick Astley meme. Right, so we're rating on Andrea, aren't we?
Yes.
So if you're there, Andrea, get yourself in. Here he is. Here he is. Yeah, Joff just said, and there's a copyright strike. I've done a few of them tonight, mate. Don't worry, I'm going to get sued. I'll have to spend all my money just so they can't sue me for every penny I've got, because I've got none left. Actually, I'll give it to my wife. Yeah, we'll just. Hey, look, I'm waiting to have the engine rebuilt on my Jag, so that's going to cost me a fortune now. I don't know what I'm laughing for. I don't know what I'm laughing for. I've been without a car for a week and a bit now, and I'm probably going to be without it for another week and a bit. So I've been housebound because I literally can't walk to the end of the street, which is a bit naff.
Right, so this is a European.
Yeah, it certainly is. So you got an Italian, an Englishman, and an Italian. I'm sure. Yeah, Di Napoli is Italian, isn't he? Or is he? Or was he? Did we have Colombian? He is Colombian, isn't he? Yeah, we're doing you a disservice, mate. But you got an Italian name. You know, Maximiliano Di Napoli. I mean, if that is not Italiano, I don't know what is. Never mind. That's my shittest Italian ever. I mean, I had a schoolmate who was Italian as well, Sandro Minetti, and his parents would speak Italian. Joff said alternator on his car's broken. Yeah. I'd rather replace my alternator though than have my engine rebuilt, mate. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm really not. The worst part.
Probably getting some tips from Lorna now.
Yeah. No conferring husband and wife team. Stop telling. Oh yeah, here's Kenton, of course. We're missing everybody out, and he's gone. He came, he saw, he disappeared.
Alright, he just left. He may have got a bit of button lag there.
Yeah, something might have happened. But at the moment, we're just waiting for Mr. Ratek, who's taking all his advice off Laura, because, let's face it, if you don't listen to your wife, you're going to get slapped. And that's how it goes.
He's in a very tough group here.
This is, you know what, I'm actually looking forward to Andrea and Kenny and Mark. No disrespect to Di Napoli and Kenton, and I really mean this in the best way possible, but seeing the sort of times that Andrea can put down.
Yes, he would put excellent times there. And
yeah.
Kenny with his oversized Merc.
Yeah.
It's way over car there.
Yep, it's the only thing he's got that's oversized, so I'm led to believe. His missus told me that. Sorry, mate. And at that point, we'll start the second semi-final, shall we?
Let's do this.
Yeah. Let's go to hell once again. The penultimate time we go to hell. And on that point, I will not dwell. Sorry, I'm giving it a hard sell.
I wish that the surfaces would deteriorate as you race, but
it would be cool, wouldn't it? It would be. That'd be next gen, wouldn't it?
That would be, yes.
I mean, I never understand. I know we're going slightly off topic with this, but it kind of on topic. But you've got a lot of genres of racing that have never had their own racing games before that actually are starting. There's going to be an IndyCar standalone game coming out. There's quite a few other genres as well. So, you know, let's hope that Rallycross also becomes one of them, because that would be quite cool. That would be quite cool. The guys are all ready. They are all there, ready to rock and roll.
The backside again, the back starting positions.
Yeah, they should be so lucky, eh? He's not.
Was it Kento or Kenny? Who's in front? Kento's in pole position.
Yeah, he's got the. I mean, again, it's great knowing what number cars are, but you can't see him because we're at the side.
And with the cars so bunched up, it's very tough to.
This is going to be hard. This is going to be well hard, I think. This is going to be hard. So that's actually a good start. Sometimes in these 6-lap races, you wonder if people decide, you know, not really to go for it, to lag back a little bit. Kenny got. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Oh, Kenny and.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. It's Mark and Kenny and I think Andrea just got a little slap with the back of Kenny's car then, and then we got the shrubs and the undergrowth. Wow, that's full send. Andrea's gone Joker, has he? Has Andrea gone Joker? I think he did. I would say I could see him out the corner of my eye, but my eye's not square, so I can't. But Kenny and Mark are having a really, really good battle here. But the others are staying in. You know, Kento there is doing very, very well in third.
Looks like Kenny doesn't throw that car so much around like the other guys do.
No, that's what I mean. But I think because of that, he retains more pace. Like Mark there. In fairness, he goes in early. If you notice, he rotates really early, but he's actually on the power at the apex of the corner. Whereas sometimes just changing style. See, look at him there. He's on the power's going down as he comes in. Kenton's kind of doing that. Oh man, that's so unlucky. I was going to say he's taking that corner really narrow, but he's done it really well. So that's obviously played a little bit into the hands of the others. But yeah, but obviously the two in front of him have got a Joker, so it'll be interesting to see where Kenny and Ratek come out. Well, Ratek's obviously took his, and he's come out just in front of Andrea. So yeah, this is going to be a good battle. Kenny's got himself about 3.6, 3.7 seconds there, which in theory should be enough for him to come out on top if he gets a good Joker lap. Oh, this is tight between these two. Again, I've got to say to everybody, we've had very few incidents this evening, considering.
And Kenny's taking his Joker and he's still out of front.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He had, I think the Joker's like 2.2 seconds or something like that around here. So if you got 3.5, you're okay. This last lap now is going to be epic between these two. No offence to Kenny and the rest, but this is where it's happening. And they both make the final. They'll both make the final, but it's bragging rights. It's forced Andrea a little bit wide, but again, it's all.
Marcus over.
Yeah, and he's let Andrea through, which I think is the right thing to do there. You know, he wasn't going to cut the corner and keep the position, so that's the right way. That's proper track etiquette, as I will say. That's the right way to do it. He must have just got caught and he didn't rotate.
So I think gentleman races,
yeah. Well, like I say, everybody plays fair, and that's what matters. But no disrespect to anybody, but I think the right three people are through. This is actually going to be quite an epic final. That's yeah. I mean, again, not being disrespectful to those that are not in the final, but looking at the six you've got, where's he going?
He's got a bit foggy.
Yeah, he was going to do some ski jumping then. Oh, Joff, that's terrible, mate. That's even worse than what I would say.
And unfortunately, Delapley disconnected.
Oh, because Geoff just said it's going to be one hell of a race. Oh dear. Please let out all your groans, everybody. Groan, groan, groan. Sorry.
Kenny showed us that the Merc is a viable fast car.
Yeah, I mean, again, Andrea 34.3 got the fastest lap. Yeah, just from Kenny. Everyone in the 34s.
Excellent race.
It was. You know what? This is going to be nuts. This is going to be nuts. The six we've got in it.
Yes, because that Merc's driving style, I think Kenny has now really got to it. He's not throwing the car around like the other guys are.
No,
He's
keeping it honest.
Yeah,
he's keeping it honest and trying to keep it in line, because I think because it's weighted the way it is,
yes.
that probably benefits him. In truth, but it's learning. This is going to be the grand finale. I would go. Go on.
Watch the guys how they race, their technique, and you try and a lot of the guys like to throw the cars around. I see.
Yeah, they like to full send them.
I really battle to do that, to full send it.
I can do it in the lights. I can't do it in these. If I try and do it in these, I just tend to go around in a circle and look a bit of a nerd. Unfortunately. It's just one.
Yes, the lights are very easy, but these are, very...
Again, I found the Mini okay, but again, setup says a lot, because like I alluded to at the very beginning, Ratek, in one of our practice sessions, he said he chucked me a setup over because we're all trying the Mini.
Yes.
And in fairness, it made it much, much different. I'm trying to think where we were. God, I know what track it is and I can't think. It's one of was it Texas? It's one of the American ones. We were at one of those. Here he is. He didn't make the final, but he made the commentary booth. That's your booby prize. Hello. Right, everybody's ready. For the last time this evening. Let's go to hell. That's about the only time I can say that without being obviously horrible to somebody.
Yes, we're allowed to say that tonight.
Yeah.
All the way in Finland.
Come hell or high water. Oh, that's terrible. Right, while we're waiting for these, while we're waiting for the mud, I think we've got a dog in here with us.
How's it?
that was a bit tough, that semi, wasn't it? That was a bit tough. Yours, I mean.
It's been a bit of a tough night in general.
Yeah, but but apart from little practice sessions, we haven't done this properly now for a few weeks.
Yeah.
And I've got to say the surprise of the night, from my perspective, was Andrea, because I didn't really know much about him.
Yes, he was a surprise for us too.
But this is going to be nuts.
It should be a good one. It's got some really quick guys in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said without being disrespectful to anybody, and I probably meant you and maybe DiNapoli either, or anybody that hasn't made this final. This is a very, very, very high-ranking race. Probably.
This is the top guns now.
Yeah, this is probably the most high-ranking race I think I could pick 6 guys from. Certainly on the way they've been going. And it's going to be about strategy, this, surely, because there isn't much between them. Oh, I could just see Ryan there. I think 4 going Joker straight away. Interesting, that. The fact that 4 have gone Joker, and obviously that's... The one thing I noticed with Andrea is he never, ever, ever goes Joker at the beginning. He likes to have that clean track if he gets to start, which...
It depends also where you start, really. If you start on the inside, you want to kind of go normal. If you start on the outside, sometimes you just want to go Joker to be safe from any contact.
Yeah, I mean, it's unless you get a brutal good start, then if you're on the outside left, you've really got a Joker, haven't you? It's kind of made up for you.
Because you kind of get forced if someone else decides to go Joker, so you want to just be safe doing that.
Oh no, Ryan's become... Berry's got to be collateral there. I think 3 or 4 cars were all together there. Yeah, I think he basically got sort of squidged in between him and the barriers, There was nowhere to go. Be worth looking at, but I don't think there was anything untoward. It's just like 3 cars don't go into a corner.
It's just a main racing incident.
Yeah. But like Andrea's getting away from Kenny at the minute. Palms 4 and a bit behind. Again, Dusty was probably caught up in that corner. Both, in truth, Ratek, Dusty and Ryan, maybe even Palm as well, were all kind of caught up in the same incident, if you want to call it that. It's not an incident really, it was just the way it was going. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He went mega wide there. And that's
easy to do in that corner because you don't want to hit that inside wall. So I've been doing it all night as well.
Yeah, a few people have rode that.
Yeah. If you're a bit hesitant going in there and you just leave it a little too late, you end up the bank.
And in truth, it's probably going to give you... You're not going to lose too much speed, I would imagine, doing that, but you're going to lose about half a second at a time, I would have thought. But it's...
Isn't the art of catching up also. So.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness to Andrea, he's managed to pull out a gap between him and Kenny. And Kenny's done his joker now, but Andrea's got a 5-second lead. So
which is impressive if you think Kenny is 2-time champion in this championship.
Yeah.
When you run it.
You know, you've got Dusty as well again.
Dusty's a champion.
You know, he's been pretty...
Although, to be fair with Kenny, he's in the Mercedes, which we know isn't the easiest car to use, so he's doing very well in that.
Well, he's shown it.
Trying a new car on the Renault as well. So.
Yeah, I mean, Kenny's shown that the Merc can be done. He did a 34.4 in it, I think, earlier. So, you know, it's knowing the car. In fairness to Ryan, he's managed to get himself back in, but he's got to do the joker.
Of all the guys here, Ryan should be the most comfortable coming out of the previous championship.
Yeah.
He was using the Audi in the previous championship, so he's got that going for him tonight.
Yeah, he's in his car. Well, congratulations there, as we have a what I'm going to call a clusterfuck at the end of that. Then. But it's thank you for doing that to me. I love this game when it does that to me. Thank you. So, again, congrats to Andrea for taking that. That was a superb. He's done superb all night, to be fair. Kenny taking a solid second place. Look at that lap time, by the way. That is the first.
Volpeaks in his first ever event with us, Texas first rallycross win.
Yeah, that was superb, and that's I think that's the first lap under 34 all night. I think
yes.
I thought it was. Yeah, 33.9. That's chucking the gauntlet down. But look at all those though. In all fairness, there was a little bit of a collection, which I think took 3, if not 4, of the guys kind of out of the equation a little bit. But you still look at all those lap times. The worst lap time there is 34.9. That's the worst of the best lap times. And even looking at 3:44 coming last in a final of 6 laps around here. That tells you the level we're looking at. 12 seconds between everybody, between 6 cars on a track like this, over 6 laps.
We have the Super Italian tonight.
That's, yeah, it is.
It's with his tough Merc.
He's going to be going around Venice on his gondola. Eating a cornetto this evening. But yeah, superb. Well done to Andrea, Volpeaks. Well done to Kenny. Well done to Radek taking a 3rd. Well done to Dusty. Well done to Berries. Well done to Palm. In fact, well done to everybody. Well done to me. I don't know what for. Well done to Roy for being Roy and putting up with me for the last 100 minutes. And
yes, no problems.
he's going to take 2 diazepam after this. And well done to K9 for just being dogged. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this tonight, gents, ladies, because I know we had a couple of ladies in there. You know, we had
Ladies, thank you for supporting your men.
Yes, yeah. Well, you know what they say: behind every man is a great woman. Just as long as they're not wearing a strap on. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Right. On that happy note, we're going to bid you good evening. Hope you had a brilliant night. See you again soon. And I look forward to Laura killing me on Wednesday, because Wednesday it's Ride 4 night.
It is. We're testing ride 4. We're doing super motards at Suzuka in Japan.
I'm not in one of those. I'm in a super retard because I'm going to be rubbish. Anyway, on that happy note, good night. We'll see you at 7 o'clock UK or 8 p.m. South African or 9 p.m. British summertime or anything else that you want it to be or something else. But we'll see you then.
Cheers, everyone.
And we'll be on bikes. Ta-da. Good night. Have a good one.